Hey everybody, it's Dr. Eve. How are you doing? I hope you guys are okay. I am doing a quick scope on how to be prepared in the storm. I am a two-time victim of hurricanes, and so I'm out here preparing for Irma because it looks like she's headed straight for us, another storm, and I believe in being prepared. So I am sharing some things that I am putting in my toolkit in preparation for Irma, who's coming this way. And so I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I think are really, really important for you to have to make sure that you are prepared for this storm. And one of the things is I'm just going to share my cart with you guys so you guys can see some of the things that you need to have in your cart. Okay, so one of the things you need to have is definitely make sure that you have a flashlight. Hey Seagull, thank you so much for joining. Make sure that you have a flashlight so that you are able to see. And of course you want to develop a first aid kit. What kind of things should you have in a first aid kit? Well, you can start with things that you need for your family, like relief, antacid relief. You could have Band-Aids. Let's see, some antacid, tablets. Those are good things to have in your kit. Band-Aids, some alcohol is another good thing to have in your kit. Let's see, alcohol, Band-Aids. You want to also have some female items. Make sure you have sanitary items and feminine items, and you want to make sure that you have plenty of batteries of all sizes. Super heavy duty. You have your AA batteries. You have your C batteries. Also, another good thing to have in your kit is some gloves. Make sure you have some gloves. Also, you want to have a filter mask in case of dust. This is a filter face mask to shield you from dust in areas if you have to evacuate, or if things get kind of bad, then you have the mask to be able to keep you safe from the environment, or at least a tad bit safe from the environment. Another good thing to have is a tool set. Make sure you have a tool set which has your screwdriver. This is all from the Dollar Tree. All this stuff I've gone to the Dollar Tree to put inside of my toolbox. Make sure that you have trash bags. Trash bags are essential. Alright? Trash bags are really important. Also, make sure that you have bleach. Make sure that you have some bleach and an eyedropper. And why is that important? That's important because if the water gets contaminated, then that's one way of disinfecting and keeping stuff disinfected, and keeping the water, just handling your water situation, even if you're wanting to take a wash up. So also, you want to prepare like a camper. Like, you want to make sure that you're preparing like you're going to camp. Get some disposable things like drinking cups, stuff you don't have to clean, and stuff you could just pitch. Some bowls, some plates. You want to make sure that you have some wipes, some baby wipes. Make sure that you have baby diapers, baby baby diapers, baby ointment for rashes. Here's another great tip is make sure you have candles. They make these candles in bulk. 6 emergency candles. You can also create a nice lantern out of those by getting maybe a glass container and a holder that you can put in the bottom of that, and so that you can protect yourself from potential fire disasters as well. Okay, so another thing I found here, which I thought was pretty cool, is milk in a box. Did you know that you could buy milk in a box?
Sorry, I need to get in that corner. That's what I'm looking for.
Did you notice that you could find the milk in a bottle, in a box? Yes, it's the container, the box itself, that keeps the milk fresh. So you can actually buy whole milk. You can buy 2%. You can buy soy. They have all sorts of milk. Okay, another good thing is to make sure, for those of you who must have warm food. You remember when you're preparing for a disaster, you're always thinking about how you can camp. It's called survival, right? So make sure that you have a can opener in case your utilities goes out. Can opener. And here, for all of you who would like to warm food or feel, and these are good things to have, because you might want to warm water for some coffee, or warm water for, this is really good to have. These are little warmers, fancy heat wicks. They already have the liquid in them. You pop them open and you put them underneath a container, maybe an aluminum container, and you can put some water in a pan that you want to boil. You can use, this is a really, really good thing to use. And make sure that you have a lighter so that you can light that as well. And then you want to make sure that you have a just in case, maybe a box of matches. And when you think about your food, you want to make sure that you have perishable foods. Make sure that you're thinking about survival. Cans that open by them, with a pulley, with a pull tab. You want to make sure that if you can find a whistle, make sure that you have a whistle for your toolbox as well, because that can sound an alarm that maybe danger is near. So make sure that you have that as well. Let's see. Other things to make sure that you have are glasses. Your eyeglasses. If you have a second pair, put them in a safe case, and put them in your bag as well. Make sure you have, if you wear contacts, that you have contact solution as well. Pet food, and extra water for your pet, right? Make sure you have cash. ATMs may go down because of the utilities. Want to make sure you have a sleeping bag and a warm blanket. Sleeping bag and a warm blanket, right? A complete change of clothes, complete change of clothing, and shoes. We talked about the household chlorine bleach and a dropper to disinfect the water, and also a fire extinguisher just in case something like a candle ignites a fire, or fires happen. Things can happen in stressful situations. Again, make sure that you have your cups, paper plates, paper towels, and utensils. Make sure that you have paper and pencil. Paper, pencil, crayons, books, puzzles, and stuff that children can do. Because if the utilities go down, or your phones go down, or your lights go out, children are going to be children. They're going to get bored. They're going to want things to do. So make sure that they have things to do. Also, make sure that some of the things that I know I went through these things when I was taking care of a house of 20 people during the flood, and so I want to make sure that this time that we are safe and we are prepared for the worst. Irma is intended to be a mess, and we want to make sure that we are fully prepared. Those of you who are in direct line of fire, make sure that you have what you need. Also, make sure your foods, when you think about foods, think about your perishable items, think about snacks, your granola bars and fruit bars and peanut butter and jelly and bread and things that can survive, help you. You will have food to eat so that you are just camping. You want to make sure that you're able to survive. For those of you who are catching me on this scope for the first time, those of you who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Dr. Eve, and I am just sharing some little nuggets and how to get prepared for this Irma and the mini storms that are to follow. It seems we have a year of storms, and we must be prepared. So thank you for joining me on this scope. If you're here for the first time on the replay, thank you for being here. May God bless you and keep you safe during this time. Bye, you guys.